Hey y'all, it's Tanya. Um, I have got a project that I'm going to do today, and it was inspired by Miss Lisa at Sunset Maple Studio 20, and she's doing a series right now, 50 Ways to Bust Your Scraps. And I saw this and I thought, oh my goodness, I've got the perfect thing for this. Now, the way she did them was she took a piece of scrapbook paper, she cut it about 2.5 by 4 inches, I believe. I'm not sure. It was something to that effect. And then she took her slot punch, and she created slots in them, um, like this. Then she took some strips, which I've cut mine a little bigger, so they're I don't know, that one's not even gonna fit in there. Um, she cut hers a lot thinner than I did, but I'm gonna show you why I cut mine the size I did. But anyway, so she did that, and then she put the little strips through there. Let me see if I can just cut one right quick. I don't know if I've got anything. Well, let's just cut a piece of this. It's not going to be real thick, but I just want to show you the gist of what she was doing. I'm not really sure how wide she cut hers. I don't remember, guys. I'm sorry. But you can go watch her video, and because that's a great series that she's doing right now on, busting your scraps. You don't really want it this long either. But, so I'm just going to cut this off right about there. And then she just took a little glue and glued the tips together. Got mine a little crooked there. Okay. So, then she did this. So you just have, a luggage tag, which is really cute. But when I saw this, I thought, oh my gosh, I've got the perfect thing for this. Because, I've had these things, y'all, forever and a day. I don't even remember where I got them. I might have got them at Walmart, Hobby Lobby. I don't know. But they're baseball card holders. And I originally, when I bought these, I bought a pack of like 25 or 30. I don't even remember how many was in there. And they were to put, for baseball cards. But I bought them because I put my car insurance card in there. I put used one for my Social Security card, all that good stuff, just so that it would be protected and wouldn't get, beat up and banged up. So I thought, okay, wow, I think this would be a cute idea. So what I did was I measured this, and this was, I can't remember now, and I just cut these. Let's see, 2 and 5/8 by 3 3/4. Okay. And I thought, okay, this would be a great idea to cut this and stick it in this little thing. Okay. And then you've got something that looks like, an actual luggage tag or an ID tag or anything like that, whatever. And so, but then what I did was I got so excited, I just went ahead and made it up and everything. I did this, okay? And I thought how cute it would be to put an eyelet in there, so I did that. Well, then I was sitting there thinking, okay, now I've done this. How am I going to get this card out of there if you want to write on the back of it? So, no journaling space because I can't get it back out without tearing this up. So, okay, that was a bust. So then I thought, okay, what if I did something like this, okay, where I put Yeah, one of those things. Y'all know I can't have talk most of the time. But, yeah, the Velcro dots on there. Okay, because then, look, you can open it up. Then you can take your card out. And these are real tight, y'all. You can take your card out, and then you can journal on the back. Put it back in there. Stick this back through there. I got this one a little tight. I probably should cut my strips down just a tad. But I was trying to make sure I had enough room to put the Velcro dots on there. And my Velcro dots, I believe, are 3/8. Let's see. Yeah, they're almost 3/8 inch. So I cut my strips at 1/2 inch to make sure I had enough room to put the Velcro dot on there. So then this is what I got. And I thought, oh, this is so cute. I just love it. So thank you, Lisa, for the inspiration. So anyway, what I'm going to do is show you, well, actually, I've already cut my, my little squarey things. Let's see. I think I cut them at, 2 and 5/8, pretty much, a little bit short, by 3 3/4. And like I said, it's a little bit different size. She cut hers at 2 1/2, I believe, and by 4. Yeah. So either way you want to do them, you know, is cute. They're cute either way. But since I had these, and y'all have had them for like years, and have not, you know, just have not thought about a way I could use them. So this was a perfect way to use them. Now, saying that, I will say this. This punch is very tough to go. I mean, this, oof, y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm being so noisy tonight. But, it takes some strength to punch through that. Okay? And then the things go flying. But it will go through it. Okay? And so then, all you have to do is put your little, and like I said, I've made these a little too big. Little too big. So let me just chop a little bit of this off so that it will fit through there. Okay, let's see if I got enough, if I cut that off enough. No, I did not. Y'all, I love this little trimmer, but sometimes I hate it. Because it just, especially when you're cutting little things like this, yeah, it is no fun, and especially when you can't half see like I can't. I could have swore I cut these the same size that I cut the one I had already made, but I guess not. So then what I did was I went through here and I just left myself about, maybe 1/2 inch. Because like I said, you want that, that Velcro dot to fit on there. So do it like that, and then I just bent this over, folded that over. Okay, and then you can put your, well, actually what I did too on this one is I took my corner rounder and just rounded the corners on the, so it looks like a, you know, a regular strap. So I did that, and then I took my Velcro dots and did this number right here. I've already got them both sitting on top of each other, so then all I have to do is fold it over and it should catch. Yeah, there you go. So that's what I did. Now, if y'all watched my library journal series that I did, I had these papers that looked like leather. So that's what I used for my straps. That is I think it's a 5-page set from My Porch Prints. And, y'all, it was well worth it. Because that digital's not but $1, okay? And it was well worth it to me. So then, I could see I didn't get it quite in the middle. I should have measured, but I didn't. Because y'all know I can't get nothing straight. And then fold it over like that, and then you got yourself a luggage tag. Now, you could cut these strips a little bit longer, but I was using scraps, and that's, you know, how long they were. So, you know. So, there you go. So, isn't that neat? And now, I mean, I can take it out, and I can decorate the front of this if I want to. Put a label on it, or whatever, and then stick it back in here. So, alright, let's make one more. Let's see where my little stash is, because I done cut a bunch of them out of the size I needed. I like this one. Let's try this. Okay. So, just stuck it in there. See, that's kind of tight, y'all. Okay. And here we go with the muscles again. Ugh. I think what it is I'm looking, I don't know, I'm not getting it quite even. Whew. Y'all, that takes some strength for me. But, anyway, so do that, and then, like I said, these strips are too big, so, well, actually that one fits. I don't know, I must have had that other one off a little bit. Okay, so, and then I just, let's see, you need about a 1/2 inch at the top there to fold over. Okay. Okay, and then I just rounded my corners so I have like a, where it looks kind of like a real strap. Okay, then you get your Velcro dots, and I've already, like I said, stuck, well, they were stuck on top of each other. On this side, on the little flap there. Okay, make sure I didn't get it too close to the fold there. Oh, them things are sticky, y'all. Okay, there you go. Okay, and then we have another one. And that's just how quick and easy that is. So, I love this. I love it. So, matter of fact, I have a journal cover over there that I had started a while back. Well, not started. I just, y'all, if you've watched some of my videos, you've seen where I get kits together, and then when I get ready to do a journal, you know, I just pick one, whichever one I want to do. And I have one that's kind of travel themed. So, this may be in my future, making, you know, travel themed journal and putting maybe a couple of these in there. So, anyway, that's what I got today, y'all. I was just wanting to show y'all that because I thought it was just so cute. And I'm going to be making me some more of these just to have in my stash. And I can use them in my journals. And it's a great way to use those scraps, okay? Now, like I said, she just used some cardstock, I think. But I didn't have a lot of cardstock, so I just used a digital and then backed it with, this is kind of cardstock. So mine's a little bit thicker probably. But either way you want to do that, because I think, you know, this one's cute too. Just really cute. I'm probably going to redo this and put a stronger thing on there. But, I don't know. They're really cute. So, okay, guys, that's what I got for you. Y'all go check out Lisa's channel at Sunset Maple Studio 20, I believe, is what it is. And look up her 50 ways to bust your scraps, because, you know, she's got a lot of good ideas to get rid of those scraps, y'all. Okay, good to see y'all. Good to talk to y'all. Please comment and give me a thumbs up. And if you wouldn't mind, if you hadn't subscribed to my channel already, I would really appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button. And you know, just it would help me out a lot. So thanks, guys, and I will see y'all in the next video.